cameras asking who'll commit. One clean chance, you better never quit. No second guessing when the lights go green. Trust the tires and the racing machine. When the gap appears, don't hesitate. Champions never wait. Lick the stamp and send it. Throw it to the inside line. Leave the fear behind you. This is your moment to shine. Door to door, wheel to wheel, every heartbeat's heaven sent. When it's now, never. Lick the stamp and send it. Paint traded through the carousel. Every lapse another story to tell. Draft pulls strong down the longest straight. Brake markers disappearing late. Checkered dreams don't come from playing safe. Legends are born where the margins fade. One more lap, one last fight. Everything's riding on this night. Grip is gone, but the fire remains. Victory favors the bold again. Lick the stamp and send it. No looking back, just full attack. Find the apex, hit your marks. Never lift and never crack. Crowd on the feet as the engines bend. One move written in the pavement. If you're gonna make your name, lick the stamp and send it. One last corner. Lick the stamp and send it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Green flag flying, engines scream loud. Packed grandstands, thunder in the crowd. Door to door, paint trading sparks. 40 drivers hunting in the dark. Outside lane, never lifting down. Rubbing fenders all around this town. Spider yelling, hold your line tight. 3 wide deep on the Friday night. No fear burning in their eyes. Stealing fire under neon skies. It's a 3 wide.
used to roast your friends, thought the jokes would never end. Then your mom found your old school pics and shared them all with hilarious captions and gifs. It's not revenge, it's cosmic fun, a boomerang launched by everyone. Treat folks right and you'll soon see life's a whole lot less comedy. Karma's got receipts in a giant file, waiting patiently all the while. She doesn't yell, she doesn't preach, she just lets reality teach. So be kind before it's your turn. Some lessons you've just got to learn. Laugh a little, don't take it hard. Karma's just the universe's favorite prankster card. So if today your socks don't match, or your pizza lands with quite a splat, just smile and say, well, fancy that. Guess karma finally called me back. DJ crank that. Lights low, bass up, all night. Yeah, yeah. Moving me now. Pulled up clean in the neon glow, whole squad vibing and we stealing the show. Hands in the air when the beat drops hard, feel that shake from the floor to the stars. Mirror ball flash, everybody alive, heartbeat sync when the speakers collide. No stress here, let the rhythm take flight. We don't sleep, we just dance all night.
Let the whole room spin, lose control when the drums kick in. One more round, let the energy rise. Fire in the speakers, fire in the eyes.
DJ crank that loud, make the whole club move right now. Bounce to the left, bounce to the right. We came to live in the neon light. Don't slow down, airwaves got us off the ground. Hands up high, let the bassline hit. Tonight we own every second of it. Smoking lasers, pinnacle stage. Everybody wild like we broke the cage. Feet keep moving when the tempo climbs. Sweat dripping heavy, but we're feeling fine. VIP dreams with the downtown sound. Every single heartbeat rattling the ground. From midnight to the sunrise glow, we ride this wave and never go home. Feel the bass inside your soul. Let the rhythm take control. DJ crank that loud. Put that energy into the crowd. One more drop, let the whole place jump when the beat comes back. Let the speakers thump. Crank that all night long. Everybody singing to the same song. No goodbye when the lights turn blue. We bring the party back. Brand new. DJ crank that.
Welcome everyone here tonight as we are live right here at Michigan International Speedway. I'm proud to announce this is the Artic Blast 200 brought to you on the Blackout Racing Network by myself, Brandon Smith. Special shout out to my wife Jenna. She happens to be watching. I hope she enjoys the show because these boys here came here to party today in Michigan and it's looking like a great race hopefully for these guys.
Hey Andrew,
As,
radio check, I think.
As we are getting ready to go live, I'm going to remind these guys that we are live with the voice chat, so try to keep that all nice and cushy. Bear with me here.
Oh, hey Thaddeus, what's happening?
Hey guys, just a friendly reminder, we are live, so all comms will be also live, so remember to watch your P's and Q's.
Copy that, Brandon.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Yeah. I'm
All
doing
right.
good.
So hopefully everybody gets this one done and over with pretty quick, as this one should be a fairly clean race. But let's hear from a few of the guys and see how they feel here tonight. Hey, Zach.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a night it is. We're here. It's finally arrived. How do you feel coming into this one?
I'm good. I'm ready to go. I like Michigan. A lot of places to run all over the track and exciting. Should be a good race tonight.
So as you go further into the season, what are you establishing with these guys? Or is it going to be a pure all-out war towards the finish line for points?
It's probably going to get pretty. It might get a little more brutal as we get closer to the end, for sure. At least like maybe in the top 5 or 8. But you know, we've been racing this whole year with a lot of respect and a lot of courtesy. So we're going to try to keep that going for the rest of the season, and that way everyone can feel, like we all gave our best and didn't intentionally do harm to others. So. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good finish. 300 style.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and hopefully you can get it done.
Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the broadcast.
Thank you. Zachary Zagoski. Now let's hear from a man who's been away for a bit, Garrett Britton. Garrett. Oh, Garrett? Garrett, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, what a day is Michigan. How do you feel coming into this one?
Pretty good. This is one of my favorite tracks.
So do you feel like you have a good shot here?
I feel like I got a better shot here than I have anywhere else.
All right, man. We'll let you get back to it. Good luck here tonight, and can't wait to see what you can do.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was Garrett Britton. Now let's hear from Andrew Rupenrain. Andrew. Andrew?
Yeah, what is up?
Man, it's another night. It's Michigan. How do you feel coming to this one?
I feel pretty good. I mean, I'm coming off a win. I feel confident. I think I'm going to have some decent pace, so I'll have to see.
All right. Well, anything you might be thinking about, or are you just kind of getting yourself ready for this thing?
Well, first of all, I want to keep it a clean race. I think the first way to winning one of these is just not to get involved in a wreck, so probably just lay back for the first 50, 60 laps and then try to make my way back up.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully we see you at the front. Thanks, Andrew.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So Andrew Rupenrain is getting ready. Looks like Brian Newell is here, as we don't know what he's going to do, if he's here or not. As all drivers are getting set, Rafael Melendez is looking like he's trying to get everything done. So a few drivers up there getting ready, and Ben Madden is putting down some pace here early on and getting this one set up just right, I think, as he might have found the lines of work. So this is going to be pretty good. A few things about Michigan. Let's just go to our race info here tonight. See what they're going to have to conquer. This is Michigan International Speedway, located in Brooklyn, Michigan. It's 2 miles around this thing, and it's 101-degree track temp, so a little bit hot here tonight. It's 80 degrees, cloudy, 4-mile-an-hour winds. They are going to have a challenge with these Artic cars, I think, as they are getting ready to set to go to war with them. Watched a few battles occur out there as they are just getting all set up and everything. So hopefully everything works out in their favor. Now, when we look at a few of the drivers out there tonight, Brian Newell, if he races or not, so before the race, we heard about one thing these drivers don't like is wheel trouble, and still waiting on a new wheel, but I don't know if his old wheel is connecting or not. So hopefully we do see Brian get in here tonight, as he is the current points leader. When we go look at the points, that's where it kind of shakes up a little bit. At the top, a little bit spread out. 336 for Brian Newell, Corey Yoakum, 298. Joe White, 281. Zach Costa, 273. And then it spread down even further. Rodriguez is down there at 212. Garcia, Elliott Jacobson, all the way down to the bottom. Really spread out outside of that top five, outside of that top four. So if they haven't been getting the finishes, or if they've been missing races, well, that's why they're losing out on the series points. These guys do not do a provisional at all, so kind of hoping that everything goes smoothly for all the drivers here and they don't have any troubles. I'm going to take a brief commercial break from Artic Racing, who's sponsor, tonight's race sponsor. Don't go anywhere.
Sunset fading in the rearview glass. Small town shadows disappear so fast. Heartbeat racing with the engine sound. No looking back, we're breaking out now. Every mile leaves yesterday behind. Chasing every dream that's crossed our minds.
Green lights calling, no more waiting. This is where our story starts. Windows down, the world is turning. Fire burning in our hearts.
We're living in the fast lane, running like a freight train.
Hands up to the midnight sky.
Nothing's gonna slow this ride.
Full speed, no chains.
Freedom running through our veins.
Tonight we'll write our names.
Forever in the fast lane.
Forever in the fast lane.
City lights are dancing in our eyes. Every curve's another big surprise. Laughing louder than the radio. Where we're headed, only we will know. Leave the doubts beside the open road. Every mile is one more story told.
No regrets, no hesitation. Only chances left to take. Every second feels electric. Every dream is wide awake.
We're living in the fast lane, running like a freight train.
Hands up to the midnight sky.
Nothing's gonna slow this ride.
Full speed, no chains.
Freedom running through our veins.
Tonight we'll write our names.
Forever in the fast lane. If tomorrow finds us somewhere new, we'll keep chasing every horizon into blue. No map needed, just believe. The road gives back to those who never leave. We're living in the fast lane,
Faster than the pouring rain.
every mile's another chance.
Every heartbeat makes us dance. Full speed, no fear. The future's
All right, I am back, everybody. So, what I'm going to say about Michigan is absolute fun, but we do have a few drivers here. Cody Baudemeister's here, rocking it up in second. Brian Newell's starting to put up some pace early on in practice. It looks like the wheel is doing well, and Corey Oakham along with Garrett Britton at the top 5. Now, Rafael Melendez is doing pretty good right now. He's back in 27. He's in that number 27 machine. He's in 6th place in practice. Zachary Zukowski, Andrew Rubin right now. Thaddeus Ferriel Jr. is not in, but we do have Brian Newell in the chat. Let's hear from him. Hey, Brian.
Yes.
You made it here tonight. It is the Artic Blast 200, your race. How do you feel coming to Michigan tonight?
Oh, the best. My home track. And I'm looking forward to it. My new steering wheel just arrived, so I'm testing out my wheel for us.
Yeah, so when you go into this thing, how does it feel when you're out there with the new wheel and everything?
New. Feels the same as the old. I'm designing in some settings for everything, but I get more with this wheel. I now have a fleet like a NASCAR wheel, so I can feel more like be able to steer much better than my old. So this should be much more funner.
All right, man. Well, hopefully it works out for you here tonight, and good luck. And man, I'm glad to see you made it.
I tried to get my team scheme ready for this, but it's still a work in progress.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Hopefully it works out.
Yep.
Thank you. So Brian Newell back in the deal. How is my?
Can you guys hear me?
Is my voice nice? Is it pretty good now, or what do we got? Because I cranked up my mic settings a little bit. So if
I just got a new wheel and making sure all my settings are correct and we just can.
Let me know on that.
What'd you get, Brian?
Oh, gotcha.
Give me a second. I'll work and tell you.
Actually, you know what? I think I can adjust that a little bit here. Give me a second here.
It's the CS Pro for the Moser.
Well, it's kind of
This thing is huge.
crank down some of the sounds here. There
There
we
at least
go.
had to be 30 buttons or more on this thing now.
That's a nice wheel, Brian.
Now they're talking about Brian's new wheel.
Costing me a fucking $400 for it, but god damn it.
Hold on.
Commander God, keep thumbs clear.
I would like to remind everyone we are live, and Brian, really watch your language, buddy, please.
Therefore, I lost my thought.
You know I'm live on every race with your guys' comp, so I will be considering a penalty on that one. And I promise you probably won't like it. As Brian Newell points leader.
My bad.
That does not remove the word from to the fans. So yeah, I will be considering a stiff penalty on this. As as Brian is out there, he's trying to keep his composure on this one. I do apologize for him dropping the F-bomb here. So for all the fans out there, I do apologize. Sometimes they get a little bit excited about new ways of doing things and everything else. They get a new wheel. He's just a little bit excited. He's got a new wheel. I understand that part. So I do apologize for Brian there for his potty mouth out there. We do see drivers starting to tackle, getting in here and getting some laps in here now. As Thaddeus Ferriel is getting out there. And, you know, I think he, as all this kind of goes forward here, these guys, I'm glad my deal is a little bit better. I actually never pay attention to how loud my voice actually is compared to the cars out there, considering the volume level. That's why I rely on viewer feedback for that sort of situation. So thank you there, Laredo, for the feedback on my mic. My wife Jenna is currently gone to urgent care, so I'm a little bit distracted. I do apologize for that. Hopefully she is all well. Her arm is not feeling the best right now, and it's really hurting, so don't know what she did, but I'm sure she'll get it sorted out. But as we come to 20 minutes left of practice here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get out of the way. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem, which has happened at every live event that I have done on this stream. This week, it's going to be done by, let's pick the USC Trojan Marching Band. What a great national anthem that one was. Now, for everybody out there, glad you guys can come on board. This is going to be one wild ride for these drivers as they are currently trying to get everything sorted out, figuring out what they need to do to win here at Michigan. Basically, you got to stay on it here at Michigan. A lot of throttle control might be needed in the corner. They got to be able to decide if they need to brake or not. You might have to just let out for once, you know, back it down. Instead of going full throttle, go down to like maybe half throttle or whatever. We do see Joe White in the chat now. Let's grab him and see what he has to say. Joe. Oh, Joe?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Man, what a night. You're here at Michigan. How do you feel coming into this race?
I feel pretty excited. I like Michigan. It's always a fun, fast track, so I feel pretty good.
Now, drivers are out there, and you said it's already a fairly decent hot track temp. As a driver, are you concerned about that? Maybe spiking up to the 114 range?
I mean, yeah, a little. I wouldn't say I'm concerned, though. I kind of like it when you have to the pedal it a little bit. So I won't say it plays into my wheelhouse, but I like it when it's a little bit looser and I feel more comfortable. So I'll be hoping it turns that way, just to have some fun with it.
All right, man. Well, good luck. I'll let you get dialed in here. Good luck here, and glad you can make it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. As Joseph White getting ready to getting set in there, getting set in place here. Just see a few of the cars kind of getting a feel for the draft here, which it could be draft dependent here tonight. We are watching Ben Madden though. Ben has got this thing dialed in here tonight. He's absolutely putting up a great pace. 38.99 his last lap that he ran. So he's looking pretty solid already on the board anyway. But when it comes to qualifying and everything else, what do you have to do? You have to perform at every aspect. You can't just get complacent with these guys. These guys obviously trying to compete with some of the bigger guys, and Ben Madden, of course, does. He competes in the PGR Cup Series League. He comes on board here, and he's hopefully maybe gonna be able to do pretty good, but he's trying to learn oval racing more, so it's not his preferred. That's where he might struggle a little bit on some tracks and not on others. Andrew Rupenrain out of Canada, he's doing pretty good also. Of course, you got Rafael Melendez. He's out of, where's Melendez out of? Looks like Melendez is out of the Dominican Republic, I think. I don't know. He's not in the regular chat right now. Well, you see his flag right there. I'm thinking that's the Dominican Republic. If somebody wants to look it up, they can. But he's coming on board. So this group is actually an international league. All are welcome. Doesn't matter what country you're from. We got just 13 minutes remaining till qualifying here. So these guys are gonna get it done, hopefully. Let me go here. I'm gonna do a brief driver meeting with them. So bear with me. I'm also race control tonight. So I will get this squared away. All right, drivers, welcome to the Arctic Arctic Blast 200. Tonight's race, you will get 3 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, I believe. It's gonna be 100 laps the distance. Remember, please, comms are live. As somebody found out earlier, please watch your P's and Q's. And watch your language and also attitudes. And if I say comms clear, that means you stop talking. You do not continue during the race portion of it. And always, as always, please listen to race control direction. It is, as we've had a few problems with that in the past, is your responsibility to make sure your comms are working and you can hear them proper. Any other questions out there? All right, guys, good luck. Have a good race, and may the odds be in your favor. So drivers are keeping kind of a little bit quiet now as the race gets closer. We got 12 minutes to showtime here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back before you know it.
As I roll through the pits where the loud boys qualify, I take a look at my my setup and realize my tires fried. Cause I've been racing and chasing since lap 23. Even my crew chief says, boy, lift early in 3. But I ain't never hit the brakes that didn't deserve it. Me and the wall got a friendship, honestly, it's perfect. You better watch how you drafting and where you be swerving, or me and my spotter gon' start aggressively observing. I really hate cautions, but I gotta admit, yellow comes out every time I finally got grip. Fools line up 3 wide, thinking they're really. Then they end up backwards by the start. Fading the street, been spending most our lives living in the driver's paradise, burning up our good years twice. Living in the driver's paradise. Keep the hammer down precise. Living in the driver's paradise. Crew chief yelling, save your time. Living in the driver's paradise. Look at the situation, they got me racing dirty. I crossed the line in 5th, got penalized to 30. I can't live normal, I was raised by the groove with a simulator rig, and the wheel that barely moved too much. I racing got me missing my sleep. I hear green, green, green every time that I beep. I'm an educated driver with a short track degree. Got a sponsorship deal from a local iced tea. Now I slide at it, fuel burn fanatic. If there's late race chaos on my wide track, did my buddy says easy, but I'm flat through the kink. Then I realize halfway through, maybe I should think. Tell me why are we so obsessed with horsepower dreams? Every week another scheme, trying to build the perfect machine. Pit road lights and black flag signs, cold pizza dinners and mischief times. Everybody's fast till the tires fall off, and they blame the setup and start yelling at jab. Minute after minute, lap after lap, somebody's radio sounds like a panic attack. Car feels tight, no loose, no grip, and the rear crew chief just signed, cracking open the beer to say I got a condom and race with finesse. But the dude in the mirror got me under stress. I'm the kind of racer who defend for peace. 17 like there's $1 million bonuses on the screen. Been spending most our lives living in the driver's paradise, trading and rolling dice. Living in the driver's paradise. One more caution would be nice. Living in the driver's paradise. Hope this engine sacrifice keeps me in this paradise. Why are we so blind to see the faster car is never me?
All right, I am back, everybody. Just kind of checking in on everything. Sorry, I seem a little bit distracted. Just checking in on the wife as she's currently at the urgent care here. For everybody out there, glad you jumped on board. Remember, if you like what you see and want to see more of these guys race, you got to hit that sub button, hit that like button. Also, these guys, top 3 will advance and seal their seat into the race of champions that's going to happen in about 10 and a half months or so, maybe a little bit long, about 11 months or so, where it's going to be a big show. You will not want to miss that one at all, but we have been beginning to stack some drivers in there. And still on the fast lap right now is Ben Madden. The man is did well in the GR Cup Series earlier today. He got second there. And now he's coming in here and he's top of the leaderboard. So Ben has got this one going on here tonight. We're not seeing too much problems with drivers losing control, losing it out of turn 2 or anything. So it should be a fairly clean race. We got just 7 minutes remaining in practice. Rafael Rodriguez did make it also. He's going to be grading up tonight. The driver out of Brazil getting ready to give us a show as he's come off a win. Now remember, the season has been great so far. We've had multiple race winners so far. Has gone forward Brian Newell won the first one, then Brian Newell won the second one. He started off hot. Tanner Patterson shut it down at Charlotte, winning this third race. Joe White won the fourth race at Echo Park. Rafael Rodriguez won at Myrtle Beach. And Brian Newell won his third race at Daytona. Tanner Patterson won his second race at Kentucky. As we went to Sonoma, though, it changed once again. Gabriel Garcia came away with the race win. As they traveled to Langley last week, Andrew Rupenrain shut it down and brought his first race win. We have had a total of 6 different winners in this championship. Will we see a new one? Hard to say. You're going to have to stick around, though, because this thing is going to get spicy and dicey in a lot of different ways. We do have a total of 11 cars here right now, so guys are starting to show up to these things as their season comes to a close. But keep in mind, the season's not over yet. They have not too long left in this thing. We get ready to go into the schedule itself. Next week, another super speedway. They travel to Daga for the Arctic Freeze 190. And then at Homestead, Miami. After that, they're going for the Florida Sheriff's Association 150. Then they travel to their second road course, Road America. Then they got Minneapolis, Brickyard 250. Then they travel to Iowa for the Oshucks 130 and the championship at Phoenix. Every track slightly different than the next. So they are going to see what they can do to get every amount of points they can going forward. It is going to be a challenge and a half for these guys, but I'm sure that each race is going to be one hell of a show. It looks like it is nearly showtime. We are getting set for qualifying. It's time to party.
Oh, yeah.
Let the stars fly.
Rubbing fenders on the neon lights, engine screaming through the southern night, burning rubber on a razor line, chasing glory at 200 miles.
Spotter's voice cut through the roar. 3 wide, hold it, give me more. Steel and thunder, hearts collide. Living fast on the edge of pride.
Yellow face, green ignites, every inch we're gonna fight.
Let the sparks fly. Feel the fire. Full throttle, taking it higher. No brakes now, all or nothing. We were born for this kind of running.
From the backstretch to the line,
Risk it all in overdrive.
when the last lap comes alive.
Let the sparks fly.
Oh,
Let the sparks fly.
pit road gamble, 2 tires of 4. Crew jumps over that wall like war. Fuel and faith in a 12-second blur. Back out front where the engine stir.
Trapped in tight in the final pack. One wrong move and you won't come back. But legends rise with a fearless stand, with the steering wheel in a steady hand.
White flag waves,
No looking back.
it's now or never on this track.
Let the sparks fly. Feel the fire. Full throttle, taking it higher. No brakes now, all or nothing. We were born for this kind of running.
From the backstretch to the line,
Risk it all in overdrive.
when the last lap comes alive.
Let the sparks fly.
Yep, on the last turn, start spinning.
Oh,
Last turn,
Let
last turn,
the
so watch out.
sparks fly.
hear the crowd rise like a hurricane. Feel the surge through the roaring lane. Every scar, every mile we've paid. oiled bed.
Pedal down
Till the engine cries.
We're chasing more than just the prize. Through the smoke and shattered sky, we don't quit, we don't deny. When it's do or die, let the sparks fly.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that brief intro video as these drivers get set to race one another. Still, Madden has got an unbelievable pace here, but everybody's about equal. There's a 0.6 second separation, which could add for a very interesting turn of events as this one goes forward. If my wife Jenna happens to be watching right now, while she's at the urgent care, I'd like to give her a shout out. Hopefully she's okay. Definitely can't wait to find out what happened or when she gets home, I guess. For qualifying is beginning. Don't go anywhere, as fans. We're going to take a brief commercial break from Artic Freeze Racing.
lightning exploded.
All right, we are back here in Michigan, and look at how the qualifying has progressed. Brian Newell comes out on pole currently. Ben Madden is in second, Britton third, Baumeister in fourth, and Farrell in fifth. Now, Corey Yoakum is out there right now getting his qualifying run in, along with Andrew Rupenrain. Rupenrain in trouble in qualifying. That will not help him one bit. And Joe White, of course, probably chasing that time down. The one thing Rupenrain didn't want to have to do was come out short on that one, as we are hoping that I don't know what's going on with Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking like he's going to be just kind of hanging out in the paddock right now, as he's not out there qualifying. Rupenrain trying to maybe chase down a second run here at it. Same with Joe White, looking to improve their time. The good thing that was probably a flying lap, but they do have to keep it clean in qualifying. They cannot touch the wall or go below the yellow line. And it looks like Joe White comes out ninth. Rupenrain goes and brings it on his second lap and brings it up to third place. What a qualifying out of the young driver. Joe White down in ninth. He's going to have to improve here if he wants to get up near the front where you're going to have a better shot at getting clean air. He's going to have to improve that time. Of course, Joe White arrived a little bit late, so that could be throwing him off just a bit. As we do have 11 drivers here tonight. Joe White, no improvement, comes out in ninth place. As we will be watching everything early on, but Brian Newell, what a heater on that one. 38.88, and he got beat Ben Madden by a 0.002 seconds. What a close qualifying out of those two drivers here tonight. Looks like Rafael Rodriguez, driver out of Brazil, looks like he is going to start his qualifying run here now. So there's any fans for Rodriguez here tonight, you know, be cheering on your boy. He's hoping to going to be bringing it, as he's got to find that line and just get on it. Rodriguez's last win, of course, was, I believe, his last win was at Myrtle Beach 5 weeks ago. So he's probably pretty hungry for a race win here tonight if he can get there. Rodriguez crossed the line, goes up to the P8, it looks like. Can he get it done on the final lap here? This is where you gotta find the limit here. A lot of straight line speed. You gotta carry speed into the turns here at Michigan. Gets a good exit, it looks like. He's on it. He's gonna come across the line here. No improvement out of Rodriguez. As we are less than 2 minutes away, don't go anywhere, race fans. We're going to be going to the start of this thing in no time.
Lights down low.
Thanks, Nicole. Can I be getting DLO? I hope that actually gets me in the start right speed. Thank you.
Green flag! Screaming loud, smoke in the air, fans going wild in the crowd. Got duct tape dreams and a bargain bin ride, but I'm still talking trash with confidence and pride. Crew chief yelling, that tire's about to explode. I said, send it harder. While swerving down the road, past inspection with a zip tie, miracle. Car shakes so bad it looks supernatural. Helmet, crooked gloves don't fit right. Energy drinks and tacos all night. Speed down by the broken radio full of static. Driving this thing should probably be problematic. Wall got close, sparks started flying. Still kept laughing while the bumper was dying. Last place, nah, that ain't the vibe. Pedal to the floor and enjoy the ride. Don't stop, never quit. Push it to the limit. Hold it wide open, even if you're spinning. Rubbing doors, blowing smoke, still somehow winning. Everybody yelling, how's he still in it? Don't stop, never quit. Push it to the limit. If the engine knocks, just pretend you didn't hear it. Laughing through the chaos, flying past the critics, full send racing with absolutely no physics. Pit stop crew dropped the wrench again. One guy disappeared and came back with chicken. Fuel can leaking, hood pins gone, but the karaoke machine somehow stays on. Opponent messing with $1 million bill. Meanwhile, my spoiler came from a landfill, still side drafting like a caffeinated bandit. Driving so reckless the announcers can't stand it.
All right, here we go. The cars are lined up. We're coming to line for the first time here tonight. The Artic Freeze 200 is on, and we are racing for the first time here tonight. The 45 and oh my. Andrew Rubenrain trying to get behind the number 9. That opens up the door. Cody Baumeister. It looks like Baumeister has the inside line. 3 wide already, door to door already, and we are racing very hard here tonight as drivers have gotten this one mixed up. We appreciate good, clean racing here as these guys do have to settle down. Brian Newell gets out front early on. Andrew Rubenrain comes through. He is in second. Cody Baumeister sends it in there, gets it into third. Back behind that, that is for real, and Corey Yoakum battling it out. This one is shaping up for here's Rodriguez. Rodriguez is looking to push it. Rodriguez looking to send it 3 wide. He backs off a bit. Rodriguez in trouble, and oh my, Garrett Britton grabs the inside, takes advantage of the mistake. But up in the front, it is all out war. We talked about this early on in the deal with the points race on the line. Newell, Rupenrain, Baumeister, that is for real. And Corey Yoakum, our top 5 so far combined. At the end of the night, I will be interviewing top 5. Rupenrain gonna try to press it, goes to the inside line. Brian Newell stays on the middle line, so he does a pretty good job there. Oh my, Rupenrain gets loosened up by Baumeister. Trying to settle it down, Brian Newell way up to the high side, losing a lot of time. Rupenrain coming underneath. That is going to open up the door of the drag race down the front stretch. Rupenrain tries to get a little bit of the draft. He gets in there. Rupenrain nearly door to door with Newell for the lead. This race is going to go on its lid here tonight. We are seeing a big group of cars up the front battling it out. Now in the back, Melendez and Joe White, Zukowski, and Ben Madden making a move on Zukowski. What a move there, but at the front, it is all out war. As, give me a quick second here, everybody. I'm gonna go shut my door and I think everybody can hear me in the house. There we go. This thing is a showdown. Brian Newell still up in front. Defending against Andrew Rupenrain. Rupenrain putting a ton of pressure on Brian Newell. This is gonna get wild by the end of this one. Every driver is wants that #1 spot here in Michigan, as it is very fun to win. Brian Newell dropping down. He says, I might have found a fast line. But guess what? Rupenrain slamming the door on Baumeister. Baumeister's not going to be happy about that one. He is going to be probably a little bit upset. Oh, A gets his nose shot by the #20 there. Rodriguez making a ton of moves. He is up into 5th place now. He is hungry for this one, as he is going to try the inside line. Can't quite get it there. He's going to stay right on the 0-8. Maybe trying to lift him a little bit to get him unsettled, but all in all, we're staying clean and green so far. There's a whole lot going on here. Rupenrain sends it to the inside. Newell on the outside. Let the drag race begin, because these guys are not giving up on nothing here. That is for real, though. Doesn't get the position made on the #20 there. Baumeister and Corey Yoakum making a big move underneath of him. The #20 machine might be in a little bit of trouble. He's got heavy pressure on the side, but at the top and off, he's got Rodriguez right behind. Meanwhile, at the front, the battle still rages on as Brian Newell goes. Now it's a switch. Brian Newell goes to the low side. Rupenrain into hard to the wall, along with the 0-8 of Thaddeus. So, oh my, Newell goes to the complete high side there. As nearly door to door out of these guys. They are flying here tonight. Brian Newell down below, he's going to come down. Oh, nearly contact there between both of them. Lots of side drafting going on right now as they are trying to get that one close. They're biting neck code, I dare say. That's what we talk about, the limits of the machines. Well, they only got so much neck code they can handle. Andrew Rupert rated that number 45 stays up in the lead. Oh my, big trouble. 3 wide for the lead and nearly 4 wide. These drivers are, I said a show, this one is could be bad eventually. Everybody is going war to war. And Brian Newell gets the door from Andrew Rupenrain. That will be a questionable call here tonight, as we will have to wind up going back and re-looking at that one. But this race is being anything but dull right now. These guys are giving us a show at the front, and now we find for real at the front of this thing, at the front, leading the way. We are watching for anybody to have a mistake or anything to be made. Not seeing anything happening near the back though. That is for real, leads the way with Andrew Rupenrain in second. Oh my, look at the back. Cody almost getting into Brian on. Oh my, Brian hard into the wall. And Rodriguez sees the chance to go get it. Rodriguez cuts underneath. Goes to get it. Rupenrain looking for the lead once again. He can't quite get it. As these guys are racing about as hard as they can get right now. The key is don't get too spread out, but it is a draft-dependent track right now, as the guys in the front are just trying to stay in that draft. Meanwhile, Corey Yoakum in the number 3 cuts underneath. Is he gonna bring it down the front stretch here? He might, as these guys are still racing hard in the front. There's a big group of cars actually right now, so they all got to be very calm around one another and use a lot of patience to make those passes. It is incredibly hard. And now we've seen him early on here. In the nerd machine is Ben Madden. Madden out of Australia has joined the party. Says, come on guys, I'm here, I'm gonna stick it. He was fastest in practice. Big rack in the back.
Yellow flag is out.
There we go. Caution comes out, and we're gonna go and take a look at that one. I think there might have been some neck code involved with Rupenrain. We're gonna go back to this and kind of rewind a little bit. We're gonna go play this back quarter speed as Andrew Rupenrain cuts up.
That was my fault, guys. I'm sorry.
As yeah, he is gonna receive an EOL for that one.
His car's on the backstretch.
And there we go. That's the devastation after that. Hopefully everybody is fine afterwards. That is for real is going to bring him to the line again, but I'll go through that one. Yes, yeah, that one did fall on Andrew. He is getting an EOL, and you will need to check the connection. He blinked out a little bit, but ultimately you were already cutting across his nose before the blinking happened. So Thaddeus for real is going to bring up the lead, followed by Corey Yoakum, Brian Newell, Joe White, Rafael Rodriguez. Hang on your hats. We're coming to another restart. Don't go anywhere.
She rolling late with a neon stare, coffee in one hand, no fear anywhere. Crew chief yelling, please just save the tire. She said that sounds cute, then lit the rears on fire. Paint all scratched from 3 wide dreams. Radio chaos and engine screams. Mirror full of panic, smoke in the air. Still fixing her lipstick like she don't care. Green flag waving, everybody knows she's in your mirrors. Better say your prayers slow. That traffic crying spot her losing hope. She treats every caution like a comedy show. She's a pretty little psycho, behind the wheel, turning clean race nights into demolition reels. Laughing through the carnage with the sideways slide. Energy drink dripping, washes all white. Pretty little psycho, helmet glowing bright, bumping every rival just for fun tonight. Checkered record, either way she steals the show. Pretty little psycho, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Pit stop, disaster, tire flew away. Fuel guy disappeared halfway through the day. She said, no worries, send me back out fast. And immediately spun, trying to leave pit lane last. Her sim rig shaking like a shopping cart. Brake bias, guessing it's a form of art. Missed every apex by a country mile. Still sets fastest lap with a maniac smile. Crew radio screaming, please lift and turn 3. She replied, now we ball with terrifying glee. Fans in the stands got popcorn ready now, because something's definitely exploding somehow. She's a pretty little psycho, behind the wheel, turning clean race nights into demolition reels. Laughing through the carnage with the sideways slide. Energy drink dripping while she's all white. Pretty little psycho, sparks beneath the lights, arguing with officials after every fight. Wins the race somehow with the bumper hanging low. Pretty little psycho, everybody knows. Black flag waving, she ignored it twice. Still asking race control if they thought it looked nice. Donuts in the infield, crowd going insane. Somebody please take away your steering wheel again. She's a pretty little psycho, behind the wheel. Chaos is the only thing that feels real. Burning through the corners with the fearless grin. Half the field upset, but she still gets the win. Pretty little psycho, queen of overdrive. Somehow keeps the race car barely alive. When the smoke clears out and the engine slow. Pretty little psycho, stole the whole damn show.
Yeah. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Pit lane looking wild tonight.
All right, we are back, and here we go. Jenna Lee's got her hands in the air, and she's going to wave like she don't care. Green flag flies, and we are racing once again. After the first caution, the guys backed off the throttle a little bit on the restart, but look at this. Tight competitive racing at its finest. Garrett Britton out in front. Rodriguez. Newell looking on the high side of Rodriguez. Rodriguez sticks it to the bottom though. Of course, Rodriguez also getting a nice little push from the number 3. 3's looking down at the bottom. Can't quite get there. Lowmeister, we're way up to the high side there, and that is allowing Rafael Melendez to come through the middle part there. So Melendez getting it up into the 6th place spot now. He might have figured it out here. Newell, Rodriguez, for real, Britton and Yoakum, as drivers are racing their hearts out. Look at this grid here tonight. They are bringing me apart. Rodriguez looks to the inside of the 08. 08 way up to the high side. Rodriguez and Yoakum leading the way on the bottom as they bring another line here. There's so many different lines here in Michigan. It's actually surprisingly impressive. You got all lines available to use here tonight. It looks like it's a solid race so far, as sometimes stuff does happen. Guys are getting incredibly loose though. And battling back here is 3 wide for another position here. Roopnarain throws it in there. 3 wide still here in Michigan at nearly 4 wide. Guys got to settle it down if they want to make this one stick here. That is for real. Battling it out with Newell. Oh my, Yoakum presses it on the inside. Real takes advantage of the low side line. Newell goes to the high side, and there we go. Brian Newell sticks it. Corey Yoakum's looking for a spot where he can maybe get a pass here. That is the battle up in the front. Joe White and some of the other boys are battling it out back here. But man, check this. This is actually becoming pretty good to watch, actually. Goes for real. Yoakum, Newell, Melendez, and White are top 5 now. This has changed up a little bit. Brian Newell absolutely feeling some pressure behind as that number 27 car gets.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
There we go as Andrew Roopnarain blinked out a little bit on that one also. Let's go take a look at this as we go back and look at Zukowski in the back. Not sure if this is actually caution worthy, but let's call it out anyway as it's a free league, so they can fight me at the end of the day. We did see a blink out of Andrew Roopnarain actually too, so we're going to give him a little bit of a warning here as drivers making evasive maneuvers here. Looks like his connection is stable now, but it wasn't at the time. As we are 24 laps in here. There is no penalty on that. It looked like Zukowski got loose and I thought he bent the wall, but I was a little bit wrong on that. My bad, guys. As they are all tagging in here, looks, oh my, Cody Baumeister actually had to go in and he's out of tonight's race. That is for real. Corey Yoakum, Rafael Melendez, Andrew Roopnarain, and Joe White are going to bring us to the line once again. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Yeah. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Pit lane, pit lane, pit lane. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Pit lane. Pit lane. Pit lane. Pit lane looking wild tonight. Crew chief on the radio yelling, keep it clean. Driver said, define clean. Roll through tech with ties half off. Zip ties holding up the spoiler wall. Fuel got snacking during caution flags. Drop the hot dog in the driver's lap. Spot a screen car high. Car low. Driver busy posing for the GoPro. Mr. Apex by a country mile. Still through a wave like nailed that style. Everybody bumping. Paint getting traded. Half the field already frustrated. Race control watching chaos unfold. But tonight nobody's getting told. No stewardie.
No stewardie.
We race a reckless in turn 3. No stewardie.
No stewardie.
If you spin me out, just wave at me. Helmet crooked, radio static. Whole race looking automatic. No stewardie.
No stewardie.
Somehow this junker still got speed. Crew chief said, save your tires, son. Driver her do donuts for fun. Burn out smoke, cover half the track. Grandma in the stands, yo.
Send it, Jack.
Pit
Stop crewing, synchronized panic. One dude vanished with the impact gun. Came back later with funnel cake, said my bad.
Needed a break.
Yellow flag, nah, keep it green. That's the sketchiest thing I've seen. Somebody's bumper flying free. That's just weight reduction strategy. No stewarding.
Door to door, irresponsibly. No stewarding.
No stewarding. Victory lane with the missing seat.
Check a flag and sparks are flying. 3 cars smoking, nobody crying. No stewarding.
No stewarding.
That's bad racing in history.
All right, as we come to the line once again, Jenna Lee's going to call this one. Getting ready to go green very shortly. Thank you for everybody for watching.
Green flag.
Green flag flies once again, and Rubnarain has a blinking at the wrong time once again out of that number 45. That is for real. Up front, Corey Yoakum looks down low. He's going to bring Corey Yoakum. Slide job engaged, gets the position done here at Michigan. What a pass out of 3 of Corey Yoakum. That is for real. Andrew Rubnarain looking underneath him for real there. Rafael Melendez looking like it should be a pretty decent night if he can finish this one out. And of course, Joe White, Rafael Rodriguez is looking like it's going to be a fun show for him. If he can get another win, he's going to be happy. Brian Newell manages to trying to work his way up to the front. Now in the back here, we notice Ben Madden. Madden, of course, did serve EOL to start the race from pole position. He's battling it back a little bit. He did get involved in the first incident of the night, where he got caught up with everybody else, but he is here to stay now. Thaddeus, in the meantime, has the lead back. He's battling it out with Yoakum and Rubnarain as they're starting to get really big in his rearview mirror. Of course, other drivers are electing different lines here. They're trying to find out what the best preferred line to save tires would be. I would bank on tires here, to be honest. The Generals are good. They're just not as good as some of the other ones. We do see some sliding. A few guys going way up top. Meanwhile, Yoakum challenging for the lead. He's got Rubnarain looking in the middle. Can't quite get there. Joe White looks inside of. Looks like Joe White trying to make a move on the inside of Yoakum. Brian Newell, of course, trying to make some moves here, but he keeps getting right behind everybody. What a night of racing out of these guys as we were seeing everybody. Rafael Melendez is coming down pit road. Melendez on pit road now. That is not going to sit well. Don't know what happened to him. Doesn't really say anything, but looks like for real, Yoakum, Rubnarain, Rodriguez, Newell, Madden, White, Sikorsky, and Melendez are our top 10 here. Of course, the number 20 machine of Cody has checked out of the building here tonight. Don't know what happened to him. Come across the line. This is lap 32 of 100. Drivers do have to be careful. One mistake will cost you this race. I can assure you of that. You don't want to make any mistakes if you can prevent it. We do see guys battling it out for the lead. They're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at one another. Of course, we're going to be watching each and every mistake made. Brian Newell does get to the inside of Rubner. Rubner in trouble now. He's going to face some real pressure. Cars inside, cars outside. Total chaos is all I can say. As drivers are trying to make the best moves possible. It's like Garrett Britton has jumped back up into this fight. Up at the front. Carrillo faces off against Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets underneath. He might have the position. He does. Rodriguez leads the way now. As we are seeing multiple lead changes throughout this night. Let's go take a look so far at the lead changes. We've had 7 lead changes in just 34 laps. I mean, we are, oh my. Back and take a look at Yoka. Looks like Corey Yoka did get it back under control really quick, actually. So a little bit too late. I can't pull the caution now. As
good job, boy.
Gotta write something down here before I forget. That incident will be reviewed at the end of the night. As Rafael Rodriguez, Brian Newell, that is for real, battling it out. For real, tries to get underneath Brian Newell, does get there. Brian Newell loses out of the position, sliding down by for real there in that 08. So number 9 of Brian Newell saying really calm here tonight. He doesn't want to have a bad race. He's having a great time so far. And we are seeing now it's starting to spread out a little bit. They're not so bunched up. Which is probably a good thing for a lot of them.
It's big, Ron.
Brian saving it. Gets a different split. He loses a lot of time in positions here, but he does save the car, which is important. You got to be able to finish the race out. He scores some decent points. As drivers are doing a great job just showing some common respect towards one another, which is a good thing. Ben Madden tries the inside of Garrett Britton, and he can't quite get there. Does let out though, as they got a little bit too close for comfort. Rubner tries the inside of the 08. Cannot quite get it. Seeing everything kind of calm down now a little bit. As the drivers are just kind of lining up. There's Ben Madden making a pass on Garrett Britton back. As we've seen early on. Oh my, okay, so the battles are not over at the front. Drivers are still throwing everybody at each other. Rubnerain running the inside line, the 80 and the 08. Running that high side line. This Rubnerain trying a little bit higher line. Not unheard of. 40 laps, nearly 40 laps into this thing. Rodriguez might have lost some time. Roy Rubnerain gets the inside. Rodriguez cuts underneath the switchback engage, and Rodriguez pulls that move off. What a job out of these guys. As Rodriguez pulls this good old switchback. Can't go wrong there. For everybody in the stands, I'm glad you guys are here. If you guys got a favorite driver, let me know who you're cheering on. Let's hear you. Been very quiet in the chat, of course. Greatly appreciate all you guys for checking in and everything else. If you like what you see, want to see more of these guys race, hit that sub button because they are going to season 2 after this one, or after this season. So you go 3 wide across the line there, 2 wide for the lead, and Joe White might have actually brought something here tonight, as Joe White now trying to climb into the front seat. Rodriguez, as fierce as they get, is leading the way. And he cannot, oh my, Rubnerain straight up sends it. Rubnerain sends it on the inside, can't quite make it stick. And actually loses some positions here, as they are 3 wide for the lead now. This one is getting wild and crazy. Rubnerain, oh my, is
08 hitting the top.
the 08, you just heard him call it out. They are calling out their pit deals here.
On my back there, I almost lost it there.
As the 80 of Rodriguez still leads the way. Joe White trying to make that mistake. Brian Newell is going to party, and he says, I'm coming in this thing. As he gets into the fight here, him and Ben Madden have gotten here. Ben Madden, of course,
I do not want to play that.
Of course, Ben Madden has had the fastest laps here. But it's Brian Newell's, this is Brian Newell's turn. As I believe he's from Michigan, but this is his race. And now he's back in the fight, dogfight for the lead. Rodriguez, White, Newell, Madden, and Yoakum are top 5 now. I'm hoping everybody's enjoying this because these guys are fired up now. As look at how much we have seen so far. There is so much action at the front. I can't take my eyes away from it. Madden slide job on Newell. Newell has no answer. Newell cuts underneath White. White has no answer. He's kind of caught in a pickle. It's like a bear trap for him. Madden up high side wall. Meanwhile, Yoakum cuts underneath, gets the position, and Brian Newell's now fighting. Man, what a battle at the front.
Did I flash for anyone?
As these guys are absolutely on the limit here tonight. Seen a lot. Ben Madden goes underneath. Can't quite get there. Now Andrew Rubnerain, I believe it's already pit. Nope. He did not pit yet. So we're 28 laps into this already. 45 looks like he's coming down pit road. Rubnerain is coming down pit road, so that's going to leave the leaders just to run. Interesting enough, Friel, Zukowski, Melendez have all pit. And the 20 of Cody is out of tonight's race so far. We're seeing a lot of battles going on here, and it has been clean. But check this out, White and Madden, door to door, wheel to wheel to wheel. Just giving each other a hug, that's all that is. As you do see, Rupnerain's gonna lose a lap, but Yoakum's coming down pit road next. So these guys are trying some undercuts. We are 47 laps into what could be a great race. Well, hard fought battles so far, as we have not actually recorded anything malicious. Rodriguez does stay out front. Brian Newell in second. Matt in third. Joe White coming down pit road next. Garrett Britton is coming down pit road also. So we are wide. Rupnerain has already gone into the pits for that one. So Rodriguez, Newell, and Madden are on the lead lap, and they are absolutely flying. But they are also waiting for a certain call to come down where they might be okay. Now you look at Ben Madden, he's 31 lap full tires here. He's looking like he's gonna come down pit road next. He does elect to come down pit road. Rodriguez and Newell still fighting this one out. Rupnerain, he's gonna go for it the hard way. Rupnerain is a lap down. He's gonna get his lap back the old way. Andrew Rupnerain's gonna go to the lead lap. He goes old school, and he does have his lap back now. So Rodriguez and Newell might want to consider pitting here very shortly. But they do stay out. Rodriguez and Newell leading some laps now, leading the way. They only got 25 and 24 lap full tires. So essentially they only got about 10 to 20 left on them. Possibly on just the fuel alone. So they do gotta be careful. Newell hard into the wall. That also led Rodriguez into the wall a little bit. Drivers are only averaging about 30 laps out of those tires, so far from over, but the pit stops have begun. I'm going to take a brief commercial break from Artic Freeze Racing. Don't go anywhere.
Stripes on, mama said focus, teacher said lead. I'm drafting through the hallway with a whole lot of speed. Pencils in the pit box, sharpened up clean. Lunch packed heavy like a fuel stop team. Bell rings green and I'm ready to roll. Classroom Daytona, chasing every goal. Tires hit the pavement, heartbeat loud. Eyes on the front, standing out from the crowd. Homework laps and the pressure's real, but champions learn how to hold the wheel. Time to go to school, fire up the ride. Full throttle dreams with my friends beside. Turning every corner, never losing cool. That's a long racetrack, time to go to school. Wow, raise that flag high, let the engines roar. Study hard the day that comes back. From the first to the fifth. From the fifth. Turn 3. Moment
All right, we are back, and look who is in command of this race. Andrew Rubner after the undercut has climbed into the lead here tonight. Trying to go back to back. He'd be the second driver to do that in this league, as we have had 6 winners this season. For everybody in the chat, thank you for watching. Glad you guys are on board. Can't stress that enough. Also, Season 2 will be coming to Blackout Racing League of these Artic cars, as it's been fun for all these drivers, I'm sure. As it sits after the pit stop race, Andrew Rubner is our leader with Ben Madden. That is for real. Then we got Joe White, Corey Yoakum, our top 5. Now, Garrett Britton, Brian Newell, Rafael Rodriguez, Zachary Sikorsky, and Rafael Melendez, our top 10. And of course, Cody is out of tonight's race. So this has been a great race so far, as drivers conquering this one from all different angles here. And of course, there's Yoakum. He's battling Joe White. Joe White might not have the answer, but it looks like Yoakum might. No, does not quite get scored up there yet. We watch this one. The battle is gonna happen. Ben Madden has caught the leader. And keep in mind, if you look at the pit strategy, look at the lap difference. There's 3 laps newer tires for Madden, as Madden is battling from an EOL penalty from last week. I believe it was last week anyway. When they traveled to Langley. And now Ben Madden has the lead of this race, and he's a driver out of Australia. He's won in the GR Cup here in Blackout Racing League, but he has yet to win an ARCA Series race. So Madden looking to shut that one down at the front, as he's starting to gap Rubner. Other drivers, you know, you got the 08 back here. That's for real. He's sitting back in third with Joe White battling with Corey Yoakum. Garrett Britton is battling with the 9 of Brian Newell. Everywhere you look, somebody's battling somebody now. As Brian Newell giving Britton a little push into the corner. Nearly door to door, and they save it. As the race drives on, these guys are giving us a show. I gotta tell you, this is probably one of the better races we've seen with these guys this season. Melendez coming down pit road once again. Trouble for the 27. Don't know exactly what's going on with that pit strategy. He's been in the pits earlier than the other guys, but you got to try and stick with him a little bit. Corey Yoakum, though, and Joe White and for real actually falling back in the pack a little bit. Let's go back to this and see what happened. So we're going to kind of just go to the fast track here. Looks like the 08 just had no real choice but to really let out. Yeah, made it. Just going to get the pace out of the corner there. Now Ben Madden on the 33 Nerds machine is absolutely flying here. He's been flying the whole time. He started on pole, now he's up to #1 spot. Or sorry, started second. Yeah, he's up one spot. So he started second, actually. Brian Newell, the pole sitter, back in sixth. He'd love to get a top 5 here, but he's got his work cut out for him. He's got 80 of Rodriguez right behind him. Now Rodriguez is incredibly fast here, as he's been proving week in and week out. He's also a pretty good driver, so he one to watch out for later on in this run. We're 62 laps into a 100-lap race here. Hopefully everybody in the stands is enjoying this one. For all you guys, if you like what you see though, you want to see more of it, hit that like button, hit the sub button. Also, there's different donations and everything else you can go to. Or if you think I'm doing a great job, if you want to pass me a tip, I will gladly accept it. As all of those proceeds do help the network keep the network alive, as expenses are not cheap. So these guys are giving us one hell of a show here. In fact, Madden, Rupnarain, Yoakum, White, and my wife Jen is watching. I hope you're enjoying this one, because this race is top shelf. I gotta give kudos on this one. It's been really good to see these guys racing this way. As it is, it's a little bit more spread out. I feel like that's what gives it a little bit better race. Hopefully my sound and everything out there is working really good for you guys, as I don't want you guys to miss any of the action. Rodriguez is still pushing on that, trying to help Newell out and give him a little push into the corner, as it is draft dependent. Not seeing too much going on. Nobody's really making any moves though, so don't go anywhere, fans. We're gonna take a break from Artic Cruise Racing. Stay tuned.
DJ hit the button. DJ hit the button. DJ hit the button. Fog machine loud. I moonwalked in and tripped on the crowd. Glitter on my jacket.
Always dancing, boy. You got me that time. Got my head hit the wall.
Wedding cake. Walked in the club like everybody stare, but my shirt got caught in somebody's chair. Tried to look smooth, tried to act elite, did a dance move, pulled a hamstring beat. Phone in the air, flashlight bright, accidentally ordered tacos mid-height tonight. Bass so loud, make my grandma text. Why are you trending on the neighborhood next door app next? I came to dance, not pay for damages. Security knows me by my government name again. The club can't handle me right now, mostly 'cause I knocked the speaker down. Hands up high, confidence low. I just ripped my pants to rip
That'd be too fitting next time.
DJ, don't stop, even though I spilled dip on the laptop. Everybody scream, everybody shout. The club can't handle me right now. Tried to crowd surf, crowd said nah. Now I'm eating mozzarella sticks by the bar. My two-step looks like I'm swatting
Already putting the fire.
All right, you hear this one going green and clean the entire time. Now Ben Madden is out in front with Andrew Rubinerain trying to find an answer. Now Corey Yoakum and Joe White have been dancing. I hear you dancing like I just played. They have been partying. Back here, Rodriguez and Newell still going at it. So there are battles going on out here. Nobody wants to give up nothing here tonight, as the battles will be heating up here. Ben Madden, of course, with Andrew Rubinerain, Corey Yoakum, and Joe White all still out there. This one is going to be a barn burner, I think, especially now. Ferrell's got down pit road. He's taking some tires and some fuel. We are at the fuel window now for the final stop of the race. That's where these drivers excel at. They're playing chess right now. Who's going to drop the ball first? Who's going to pit when? You don't hear them talking about pit strategies over the radio because they don't want the other drivers to know what they're planning.
45 pitting this time.
Andrew Rubinerain bringing it down. He's going to go ahead. He's going to pit now. You heard him call it out, as he should be. Ben Madden, of course, stays out as he's got the newer tires out of this one. We are seeing White and Yoakum still going at it back here. Neither one of them it's a dance for them. They're at the ball, trying to get this one done. Newell tries the new line. He's trying to get that number 9 fast, and he's gotta think later on down the race, and now's the time when you want to maybe think about how you're going to make your move stick, just to hold on to the position. Ben Madden, of course, has been outside up front for a while now. I'm going to go into a different deal here for you guys. Go ahead and just hide that. But we're going to go into... I don't know if I got it here. I don't think I got that one.
Sorry.
I do not have that one, in fact. To show how many laps they've actually led.
No problem.
But Ben Madden currently out in front. He is leading the way. He's got to be happy about this being late in the run. But he's got to start getting extra tired now. Now Ben Madden, Joe White. Oh, Andrew Rubinerain is making another move there. He's got his lap back from White. Yoakum and Britton come down pit road next. So that leaves Newell, Rodriguez, White, and Madden out front to see when they're going to drop the ball next. Nobody's really giving nothing here as far as
pitting.
What's going on. There's the 5. He's going to be pitting next. Got very spread out here, unfortunately, at Michigan. That's one thing that happens. As looks like Joe White comes down pit road. The one thing you got to remember when it's green flag like this, you do not want to get a pit road penalty. Pit road penalties will cost you a race. I can assure you of that. So I've been there. It sucks when it happens, but serve your penalty, move on. As looks like Madden might be trying to be considering a pit, and he is. He's coming down pit road. The race leader, in fact, finally coming down pit road. So he entered it just fine, which is going to bring Rodriguez to the front step. And that actually puts Rubinerain, White, and Yoakum on the lead lap.
Woo.
So these drivers now have their work cut out of them as Rodriguez stays out. Interesting track call as we go look at the pit strategies. He's 24 laps in. Same with Newell in fact. Brian Newell, of course, just went in down pit road. Rodriguez is coming down pit road now, and Madden is coming out of pit road. Interesting turn of events as there's Roopnarain. Madden is coming off pit road. Roopnarain's coming around the corner. And look at this one. Roopnarain actually has, oh my, Roopnarain getting a little bit loose. He's probably starting to get on the throttle a little bit. So Ben Madden looking to score big here at Michigan. Now 23 laps to go. Nobody's giving nothing, and nothing's given out. Brian Newell, of course, trying to work around Garrett Britton in that number 98. Newell looks to the inside. Can he get there? No, he cannot. As drivers are saving the tires, Corey Yoakum is actually in second, Roopnarain third, Joe White and for real back into fifth. As they are absolutely doing a fantastic job. Seeing good hard-fought battles here out of everybody. You see this there, 27 there, that is Melendez. The Dominican Republic sits back into the 10th place spot. Not the best night for him again, but he's doing his best out there. Pretty spread out, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to see if I can go see what we got going on the backstretch for you guys. And here we go. We're going to go to the Blackout Loud Zone. There we go, look on the backstretch there. It didn't break my camera yet, so that's a good thing. As we come to 20 laps to go here, we're really trying to spread out right now, as it doesn't have the biggest car count, but these guys definitely delivered a show to start this one off. Don't go anywhere, race fans. I'm going to put it on the exciting stuff and let the camera roll here for a few.
Welcome to the race car circus. Lights are flashing red and blue. Crew chief lost his headset twice, still swears he knows what to do. Spiders eating funnel cake, mechanics glue with tape, and somebody parked a pace car in the county fire escape. The rookie missed his pit box by about a football field. Grandpa's racing lawnmowers with a steering wheel that squeals. Mascots fighting with a tire. Caution lights are glowing bright, and Earl just spilled transmission fluid in the chili pot tonight. It's the race car circus. Hear the engine scream. Clowns in fire suits chasing horsepower dreams. Rubbing, rattling, banging off
Corey, slow down. Trying to catch us.
Chasing glory, no looking back. Let the flag drop, let it fly. Green means go.
Can't do that, bub.
Born to rise. Pedal down, don't think twice. Living fast, rolling dice. From the backstretch to the line where
Yeah, if we want shots to get to them, we need to work together.
hear the roar, watch us climb. Let the flag drop. It's our time. One got painted flames on flames to make his Chevy fast. Now the thing looks sponsored by a dragon and some gas. Pit crew jumping over tires like a rodeo parade, while the announcer keeps on calling every Mustang a Camaro mistake. There's a chicken in the infield wearing tiny safety gear. Fans are grilling hot dogs with a broken souvenir. The leader blew an engine right while throwing out a wave. Now the smoke cloud so dang thick they lost turn 3 for days. It's the race car circus, chaos every turn. Half the field is spinning while the French fries burn. Laughing, crashing, somehow still alive.
All right, I am back, everybody, as this race continues to move on. Continues to go forward. Corey Yoakum said to Joe White that he is not slowing down, and he could not do that as he politely declined to slow down. Joe White asking for him to slow down. It does not work, as Corey Yoakum is looking like a second place finish here. Meanwhile, Ben Madden, the driver out of Australia, continues to lead the race. What a great drive out of him so far. He got second in GR Cup today, and now he's looking at getting a win here at Arca with 14 laps to go. Nobody's really backing off that hammer yet. Rafael Rodriguez, though, is looking like he's starting to catch up to Joe White. Not by much, just barely gaining on it, but the gap is steadily closing. Burrell is back behind the 27. That is Rafael Melendez, as he is steadily getting to grips with the machine, I think. Now, nobody wants this to go sideways this late in the race. However, every driver here has been driving their tails off, and it was a hard-fought battle right out the gate. And then after lap 50, it kind of mellowed out. Now, that's also the time you want to start thinking about your final pit stop. Not, oh, hey, it's time for my final pit stop. You want to start thinking about that early on in the race. That way you can think of how you want the race to progress. Ben Madden, of course, is in the lead after an EOL penalty. Last to first, and he's leading this thing with a 6.4 gap, and he's not backing off the hammer. And he's also, I think, probably led the most laps this race. Looking at leading the most laps this race, in fact. As this race has been amazing all the way through. It's been a great race. Great run. Corey Yoakum off the wall. White, nearly the same thing. Nearly disaster. And Rodriguez smells blood. Rodriguez smells what they got going on with 11 laps to go. Mistakes will happen. And Rodriguez is trying to capitalize. Can't quite get there just yet. As he's got to decide what he wants to do going into the turns, I think. You might want to consider a low line if he can make it stick a little bit better. But he's got to have a fast exit here. And this right here is the battle for third with 10 laps to go here. We called it early on that this is going to be a tough one for these drivers. As it's the Artic Blast 200. The next week at they travel to Daga for the Arctic Freeze race, and that one is going to be a little bit more, I think. That one's going to be a little bit more drivers, in fact, as that's the Arctic Freeze 190 at Talladega Super Speedway. And that one you have to be on, you're going to not want to miss it, because we've seen this here. We're going to see even more there as drivers continue to play chess here. What a great job so far. Rodriguez is looking to try and get White off his game here so far. It hasn't worked yet. He's got to try something different if he wants to get around White. White is actually doing a really good job of just controlling the line and knowing where Rodriguez is looking to go. Rodriguez, of course, trying to throw everything but the kitchen sink at him. Turns 3 and 4, it looks like Rodriguez is looking to stick it to the high side a little bit more. And now it goes underneath. There it is. Rodriguez goes for it. Grabs the inside line here. And Rodriguez throws the kitchen sink. Finally gets it done after he's been back there for a while. So great job out of Rodriguez to get back into this thing. And now he sees Corey Yoakum in front of him. So Rodriguez is going to chase down Corey Yoakum now, and the gap is closing there too. 0.3 the gap between the top with the top 4. Rodriguez tries to the high side, building up some pace here, I think. This is a time when you want to consider trying to do similar to qualifying laps, in fact. Ben Maddux is letting him battle it out back there. 7.9 the second gap to Corey. He's going to coast this one home if he can. But meanwhile, Yoakum, Rodriguez, White all still battling it out for the top 3 on the podium. That's the battle for second. Rodriguez sends it to the high side. 5 to go. Rodriguez cuts it in, cuts it down, and now he's got the inside line. Yoakum, with no answer here, loses the position to Rodriguez, I think. As long as he can get clear out of turn 4. He is clear, and now the race is definitely on. As Rodriguez has thrown the kitchen sink and got another position. That kitchen sink is coming in handy. Meanwhile, Yoakum comes back. He's going to look into the inside. Can he grab Rodriguez? No. Now he's going to slip it into the draft maybe to see what he can get that way. Meanwhile, Ben Maddux is up front. He's just kind of da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He's out front, leading the way. Meanwhile, the battle's back here. Second, third, and fourth are all in a fight for that final 2 spots at the podium. Corey Yoakum cuts underneath. Nothing. He can't quite get there. Joe White, after the let the dance continue. It looks like Joe White has caught up to Corey Yoakum now, and it's the dance is going to continue on here. It's not over for these guys by no means. Matt and Rodriguez, Yoakum, White, and Friel are top 5. And Ben Madden is staring down at what could be a first win for him in the ARCA series. As Ben Madden has been hunting this one down for a while now. He's out in front and just coasting it. Ben Madden, last to first challenge, white flag. Rodriguez up against the wall. Gets it off the wall finally. Corey Yoakum can't really capitalize on the mistake. Ben Madden's coming down the back stretch.
Good job, Ben.
It. Rodriguez, Yoakum, White, all lined up. It looks like Ben Madden is going to win here in Michigan in the Arctic Blast 200 for the first time here in ARCA. Rodriguez coming across the line. He's going to get second. Yoakum third. Joe White.
Stop, Raphael. Stop, Corey.
Thank you, buddy.
White fourth. Friel fifth.
Good race.
Then we got
Corey.
Newell, Brinton, Rutnerain, Zhukovsky, and Melendez and Baumeister there. But Ben Madden, a big win in the Nerds Machine Toyota Camry. What a job out of him in that number 33. Great job indeed. As he did get a win here. He's probably in disbelief at this point. As Ben Madden seals the deal here. Hopefully he's going to give us a smoke show out of that one. As Ben, well-deserved win here. Bringing it up to the line. And here he goes. Is he going to let it rip? He does. Ben Madden giving us the smoke show. There we go. Let it rip, buddy. Well-deserved win out of him. And tremendous effort in that number 33 machine. And now let's go to the guys. We're going to see if we got any of them in chat. That is for real. Is the first one up, of course, and he's not in the chat. So if he was for real was here, he'd say, "What a great race." He'd like to thank the sponsors, and Blackout Racing Network is best. And thank you to the Arctic Freeze guys for sponsoring. Now we go on to the fourth place driver. That is Joe White. Let's hear from him and see how he feels. Oh, Joe White's not in a chat either, it looks like. So if Joe is here, he'd say, Blackout Racing Network is best, and thank you for the sponsors. Now let's hear from our third place finisher, Corey Yoakum. Corey.
What's up, brother?
What a tremendous effort. You got third place here. How do you feel after this one, man? Because it sounded like you and Joe were dancing.
Oh, man, dude. My car was plowing at the end of the race. Like, I was fighting it so hard. I hit the wall once with, I think, about 12 to go. And it messed up the whole toe on my car. And then it hit the wall again. And then it fixed my toe. So I was like, oh, all right, I'm ready to go. And luckily, I could just hold to get to third and stay in third, thankfully.
Well, yeah, man, it was a hard-fought battle for you the entire way. I mean, it was not easy, especially at the beginning. But, man, what a drive out of you, that number 3 machine. Do you got any shout-outs for anybody that might be watching cheer you on your podium finish here tonight?
Oh, of course, man. I want to shout out On Point Casino, Gamble Responsibly. I want to shout out Chase Jones, of course. I want to shout out my old lady, Holly. And I want to shout out my dad. And that'll be about it, man.
Well, congratulations. Congrats on his tremendous podium finish here. Great job.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. That was Corey Yoakum, everybody. And now let's, Rafael Rodriguez is not in the chat either. So if he was here, he'd say, Blackout Racing Network is best. And thank you to the sponsors of tonight's race. And now let's go hear from him. The driver who won it here in style. Driver of that number 33 Toyota Camry, the Nerds Machine, Ben Madden. Let's hear from him. Ben?
Yes.
Man, I know you don't like interviews very often, but here tonight, you got the win here in Michigan. How pumped are you for this here tonight?
I'm really pumped and I'm really actually gobsmacked. I don't know how that happened, especially after that first wreck. I thought I was done for.
Yeah, I mean, that all night long, I mean, from practice to race, I mean, what was the mindset that whole time, or was it just, I just got to hit my marks and run?
I'm basically just trying to hit my marks all night and just, trying to go after my front tires as best as I can.
All right, man. Well, you know what? You did it. And this is the first time you've won an ARCA Series race. Do you have any shout outs you want to do for anybody that might be watching, cheer you on in that number 33 machine from down in Australia?
No, I just want to thank you guys for putting on the race every week. And yeah, that's all I got. Blackout Motorsport.
Man, Ben, thank you for actually coming to my booth. I can't tell you what a privilege it is to have you in the booth here tonight. Great job and hell of a drive, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. So Ben Madden brings the rain here, and we do have Thaddeus for real here, so let's hear from him next. Thaddeus.
Hello.
And hopefully I pronounced that right.
Yeah, you one of the few.
So here tonight, you got a fourth place, fifth top 5 finish. How do you feel after this one?
I feel bad. I pit too early at the beginning, and then I short pit after that. So the entire last stint, I was just trying to save enough gas. I ran out of gas coming across the finish line.
So, with all the different strategy calls, do you feel like you maybe just lucked out a little bit on that one, or is it just tough all the way around?
No, if anything, I kind of shot myself in the foot. I was leading early. I was doing pretty good, and then the caution on lap 15, I went in. I was like, okay, I got 3 sets of tires. I didn't realize what the fuel load was 27 laps around. So I got it with about 30 laps to go on the last pit stop, and ended up, having to really conserve just to make it. Otherwise, I probably would have been up there kind of fighting for the lead.
Yeah, the 08 looked the 08 looked like it was pretty fast all night long. Any shout outs you got to do for any of your fans or anybody that might be watching cheer you on in that 08 machine?
Yeah, my kids, Dyson, Isley, Fortier, Nolan, they're all here and they're all fantastic. They've been great for me all day. My girl Val, who lets me, play iRacing and kind of have fun with it. Everybody at Van Racing, it's veterans and affiliated networking. We're trying to become a nonprofit to help people to help veterans and first responders specifically, who are into iRacing, and getting them in maybe a late model or something and doing something good for veterans out there. So if you know anybody looking to do that, or looking to learn stuff about iRacing and racing in general, just let us know.
All right. Thank you for that, man. Great job here tonight. Congrats on the top 5 finish, and thank you for coming on up here to the booth.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. So Thaddeus gets it done, gets in the top 5. He did manage to make it. Fortunately, other drivers did not. For everybody out there watching, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Remember, next week we travel to Dago with these guys, and they are going to be giving us a show once again, I'm sure. If you like what you see, want to see more of it, hit that like button, hit that sub button. It does not bite very often. Also, I'd like to thank my loving wife. I hope she's okay, as was in urgent care and everything. Catch you guys all later. I'm out of here for the night, and I'll see you guys next time.
Green sea forever. Chaos to the floor. Chaos to the floor. Green broke. Plan B, blue smoke. Now we're praying to the racing gods as the lug nuts choke. It's time for Plan C, for chaos, full send madness, no brakes on.